fucking line is cat.
Shout out to John Anthony HD and most importantly Maul Sam. Shout out to y'all for tapping in. This video is 50 Cent versus Fat Joe. What happened? We're gonna get straight into the video.
What's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. I just want to thank everybody for showing their support and all the get well messages I got on this50.com. Yesterday, I listened to Fat Joe's record, It Hurt, and I told you people not to listen to his music.
I swear. He should have been a comedian, because it's like, I don't know if he's just good at marketing, but he's funny without trying.
Coca, man, you the only one fighting 50 back, man. What's good with that, man?
I don't understand, because I never shot a fair one with nobody in his life. Never. Oh, he been stabbed and shot and ratted, and I don't understand. That just tells you how the rest of the industry is, you know what I mean? So it is what it is with me. It is what it is. I told him over 10,000 times, tell me where we go. Just we can end this off, man. We just can knuckle up. I hear him on his mixtape. Oh, this fat want to fight. You know I know you, man.
If you didn't know, 50 Cent and Fat Joe had a heated rivalry that dates all the way back to 2004. Today, we break down the entire history of this beef from when it started to when it ended. So let's get into it. In the early 2000s, during 50 Cent's legendary run, he was notoriously beefing with New York rapper Ja Rule. After 50 dropped Get Rich or Die Trying in 2003, he claimed his throne as the King of New York, which didn't sit well with many rappers. Amongst those was Fat Joe, but their beef wouldn't begin until 2004. In October of 2004, Ja Rule dropped a track called New York, and on this track, Ja Rule took shots at 50 Cent. Fat Joe and Jadakiss were featured on the track, so 50 saw this as Fat Joe siding with Ja Rule during their beef, so he decided to target Fat Joe. In early 2005, 50 dropped the track Piggy Bank. On this track, he took shots at every New York rapper he had issues with at the time. He also decided to take direct shots at Fat Joe. Fat Joe would then go on to claim that he will punch 50 Cent in his face. So 50 Cent called in on DJ K-Slay's show on Hot 97 in February 2005 to respond to this. Right after 50 Cent got done talking to K-Slay, Fat Joe would call in as he heard 50 Cent diss him live on the air. And Fat Joe responded, saying that the steroids are getting to 50 Cent and that he's not authentic and he's a fake gangster.
It's the Fat Joe kid, he goes Philly, talking about when he gonna punch me in my face. And that's not this between me and you in New York City, kid, right? Yeah. I'm gonna whoop his fat ass. You see what I'm saying? Like on a one-on-one tip, like wherever. On that note, like you don't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You want to just write the verse. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it there. You know what I mean? But when he starts, going to say that, then what do you think my expectations of you are when I run into you?
Yes, it's going to be on, man. I don't think we need that right now, though, man. We don't need that.
All I'm saying is, if he's saying that, that's what you're saying, that's what you're going to understand, then what do you think, like, forget about me. Let's say I'm sensible enough to fall back, right? Yeah. But what about the other 30 people that'll be there every time I'm around? What are their expectations? You see what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't saying none of that to them. But when you start talking all that fancy, when you get that fancy, you got to be there. You got to be ready for that. That's all I'm saying. And I heard this coward call you up.
You know, this is the drama hour. This is where everything happens.
Yo, Shrek, man, this ain't WWF, man.
So explain what it is.
Listen, first of all, man, this dude, you know what I'm saying? He want to come at me. I ain't had no problem with this dude. This dude just invented a problem, you know what I mean? We gave him ample enough time to change the record. He didn't want to change the record or whatever the case may be, so he wants beef. So the dude wants rap battle beef.
Okay.
You know, you yourself ain't never seen this dude in the club. His number one record is called In the Club. We ain't never seen this dude in a club in our life. He ain't grow up with the 20 white boys that he be with every day. And that bulletproof shit, that shit ain't fly, B. He act like, yo, my Teflon car, no, you scared.
Wait, hold up, Joe, it's still radio. Listen, this is double drama. It's
real talk, so people gotta understand, this dude is CB4, man, he a gimmick. I mean, all that, he'll kill Ja, catch you when I catch you, I won't back down. It's been like 4 years, he ain't even slap box with Ja yet. So, you know, this dude, he be throwing mad darts. He's a hermit. He stay home all day. And he just feel he diss people from long distance. So he know he don't be in no Queens. Queens ain't never see this dude, man. So the point is that this dude, he's a rap battler, a great entertainer. He makes great music. Other than that, he ain't real. Ain't nobody losing sleep over him. Whatever the case may be, the bulletproof vest is the fake Scarface on the, you know, crossbow. Dudes in the hood don't be having crossbows, B. So, you know, at the end of the day, crack is crack. This dude wants some credibility, and he figured like, boom, all right. So he did Nas on the record.
What do you mean by that? Dudes in the hood don't be having crossbows. He lost me with that one.
People was like, oh, Nas is nice. He did Ether. He did Jadakiss on the record. Yo, Jada, them boys, they nice. He did Joe Hold Up. Like you gotta admit, when you first heard he dissed Joe, you're like, this dude ain't crazy. He cannot be serious disrespecting Joe. But that's what the fans feel. So he trying to win credibility disrespecting me, because the fans know they see me in Harlem, they see me in Brooklyn, they see me in the Bronx, they see me with no bodyguard. I never had a bodyguard in my life. So he feel like, oh, I disrespect him, I'm gonna get points off it. He don't understand. He's a coward, B. He's a coward. This dude scared of his own shadow, man. Them steroids is getting to him, man. This is real talk, man. I'm gonna address him on the album one time, man. I ain't no battle rapper. And if you want to see me, yo, don't talk to the... You see, this all radio and all this is like I'm falling for the plan. Yo, don't do... You know Chris Lighty. Chris Lighty knows me very well. Tell me where to meet you. I'll walk down there one deep, and I will knock you out. It's simple. It's so simple, because at the end of the day, he ain't built like that. So when he look at Joe Crack eyes, he ain't gonna want it like that. He ain't gonna want it. I'm telling you, he's not built like that.
On June 14th, 2005, Fat Joe dropped his sixth studio album, All or Nothing. And on the track, My Fofo, he went directly at 50's neck. The 2005 MTV VMAs rolled around, which 50 Cent and Fat Joe were present. Fat Joe decided to diss 50 when he said he would like to thank G-Unit for police protection, insinuating that 50 Cent works with the cops.
I like to tell the people home, I feel so safe tonight with all this police protection courtesy of G-Unit.
50 heard this, so after his performance, he would take the time to clap back at Fat Joe when him and Tony Yayo cussed him out live on stage.
Fat Joe is man. Boy, what? And all niggas is true.
Fat Joe claimed that this incident
50 Cent was really at award shows with a fitted cap on and the do-rag and the tank top while everybody else was in suits.
is the reason why he didn't get a sneaker deal with Jordan, and that 50 Cent cost him $20 million. Later that year in 2005, 50 Cent dropped a track called Window Shopper, which was a part of the Get Rich or Die Trying movie soundtrack. But he released another version of the song where he would take shots at Nas, Ja Rule, Jadakiss, and of course, Fat Joe. The beef would continue in February 2008. G-Unit dropped their mixtape Return of the Body Snatchers, and on the track I'm Leaving, 50 goes on a rant coming directly at Fat Joe.
I watch Fat City. I see this Fat Joe up there frontin'. Don't nobody like this. This whack, son. And Jay Holiday's a new and he's making this shit hot. Niggas really don't want to hear your fat ass. Shit is whack, son. Tell you straight up.
Fat Joe would respond to this in March of 2000.
Nah, 50 Cent outros used to be funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
2008 on a video that surfaced online of him saying that 50 Cent is obsessed with him at this point.
Hey, yo, man, these just some funny niggas that ain't got nothing else to do with themselves, man. This shit came out today. It's March 2nd, man. I'm in Texas right now. Corpus Christi got a show tonight. Did Funkmaster Flex car show yesterday. I'm looking beautiful. You see this shit here? I give the beats. Yo, Curtis, I give the beats. You in the Neverland.
So before DJ Envy, Funk Flex really used to do them car shows.
Ranch over there in Connecticut can't come out your fucking house playing with these internet shit, man. Papoose, please, man. I get the beats, man. I ain't losing fight since junior high, man. Crazy. When I come to New York, I'm going up on the radio. We gonna address everything. It's gonna be real. Hey, yo, my y'all some funny niggas. March 2nd, it's Coca. Look how beautiful I look. Matter of fact, I'm skinny. That's a picture I took a year ago at the Knick game, my nigga. A year ago. I actually lost weight since then. I look way more handsome. By the way, March 11th, album in stores, Elephant in the Room. It's Coca, baby. And guess what, Curtis? We just shipped another 250,000 just because of you. You making me hot, baby. 50dis.com, I love it. You making me hot. Get at it, Coca, nigga. $250,000 to the chest. Pussy.
That same month,
I didn't even know he used to call himself Coca, to be honest.
Fat Joe dropped his 8th studio album, The Elephant in the Room. In classic 50 fashion, being the great troll he was, on the same day, 50 and G-Unit dropped the Elephant in the Sand mixtape, which was dedicated to dissing Fat Joe, as you can tell by the name of the mixtape and the cover.
He don't need to speak Spanish, he a fraud. He don't really want drama, he a fraud. See that cannon, oh Lord. Believe this, man. This fat talking about you want to fight. Your ass up, Joe.
A couple of weeks later, 50 Cent got a sound scan of Fat Joe's first week sales for his album to find out that he sold 46,000 copies within the first week. The mixtape that 50 Cent dropped got over 400,000 downloads in the first week, obviously being the more popular project out of the two. 50 Cent saw this as a trolling opportunity, so he made a video called Fat Joe's Funeral, where he clowns Fat Joe's first week sales and insinuates that Fat Joe's career is dead.
Yo. Nah, 50 Cent is a troll. Yo.
Fact.
I can't, man. I can't with 50 Cent.
Fat Joe just passed away. Sound scan came out. And he sold like 46,000 copies. And DJ Khaled is almost finished. He's done.
Yo. That's the crazy part too, where he pulled up to DJ Khaled's mother job while she was asleep.
Hey, what's up? Yo, it's your kid 50 Cent. The results are in. Elephant in the Sand wins by a landslide. You understand what I'm saying to you? 400,000 copies downloaded. When this is 50.com, a staggering 220,000 copies downloaded directly there. You ain't got to believe me. You can actually go check yourself and see it. It's a fact. You understand what I'm saying? And Elephant in the Room, Fat Joe's project, actually scanned 46,000 copies, which is actually terrible. Like, it's the worst shit you can actually do. That's when you know you're not relevant. When you got new artists like Ricky Ross, the boss is out there looking real good, coming in there. The #1 album. Right there, he's from that same little pocket out there in Miami, but he shouldn't stand next to that fat piece of shit. Cause you know how I get. You know how I get, right? Yeah, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna keep this, short and sweet so y'all know exactly how I feel about the situation. I think this is really bad for him. Like, I think that in the space that he's in right now, that he won't ever create material that makes him relevant. You see what I'm saying? Every album that they put out, one song is good. The rest of the shit is just trash, so it ain't worth buying no damn CD. And you gonna go on the air with Angie Martinez on Hot 97 and say, if you're Puerto Rican and you don't buy my CD, shame on you. You know, he went to Puerto Ricans to buy a CD. Talking about, I go to the Puerto Rican Day Parade every year. If you Puerto Rican and you don't buy my CD, shame on you. You heard that rat ass on the tape. I played it to you back so you can remind you what the fuck he was saying. You see what I'm saying? Word, man. You can tell, you can see when it's authentic. You know the difference. You know what I'm saying? It ain't stupid.
Fat Joe would respond to this on Vlad TV, saying that he doesn't pay attention to 50 Cent and that he's irrelevant. In 2009, Joe dropped his 9th studio album,
Vlad TV been around for a minute.
Jealous Ones Still Envy. 50 Cent once again saw an opportunity to troll Fat Joe when he dropped a hilarious video warning you not to listen to Fat Joe's music, saying that the album was so bad that it sent him to the hospital.
He is an asshole, I swear. That's more keys?
Listen to it. It hurt me.
That's more keys when he was younger.
Oh God.
What's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. I just want to thank everybody for showing their support and all the get well messages I got on this50.com. Yesterday, I listened to Fat Joe's record. It hurt. And I told you people not to listen to his music. It's terrible. I mean, Fat Joe's record is the worst thing ever happened to hip-hop. And it hurts bad because I love hip-hop. I don't know what else to say. I mean, everywhere it's just happening all over the place. And it's because his music sucks so bad. It's gonna kill people. Don't listen to it. Please.
Yo.
Please.
Yo, I remember times like this, especially when he had the little pimp costume on. Yo.
This beef would go quiet, and in 2012, music executive Chris Lighty tragically passed away from suicide. During Fat Joe and 50's beef, Chris Lighty wanted them to squash it because he had a huge role in both their careers. Both 50 Cent and Fat Joe attended the funeral, but they didn't say any words between each other. At the 2012 BET Awards, there was a Chris Lighty tribute performance in which 50 Cent and Fat Joe were set to perform. During the rehearsal, 50 Cent actually made amends with Fat Joe.
You know, the first thing was going to the funeral. I seen 50 Cent. We had no words, whatever the case may be. Shout out Chi Ali. I seen my brother there. We linked up. And they said do this award show for Chris Lighty. Mm-hmm. And I was like, let's go. You know, and they was like, hey. And they said his name lightly. And I was like, all right. Because as men, the last thing I'm thinking is, I in no way was trying to be 50 Cent's friend.
Right.
You know, I had feelings. You know, I really had some, like, I don't think now at this point in time, too, was a perfect time. You know, at the beginning, I thought somebody was going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought so, too. I would have bet on it.
1,000,000%, 1 quadrillion%, because I know we was jumping out the window. And if they were going to jump out, they were going to jump out the window, too. So I was like, all right, cool. So we going to pay homage to Chris Lighty. Me, the respectful dude that I am, I'm going to be in my best behavior to go pay respects. I really don't want to be around 50 Cent. Mm-hmm. I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somehow they put us performing back to some weird something that, you know, but when he came, you know, we in the trailer's right in the front. I don't even know if they set us up to pop off or something, right? So, I mean, I don't want to take nothing less. I don't want to say nothing that doesn't salute 50 Cent, but you know, He approached us with peace. That's it. That's there's no other way I could explain.
Which is
it.
crazy because he just got into an altercation with Gunplay.
No, but after too, like I don't understand this guy. I was thinking maybe he was forming a new. I knew he's peaceful, and then they get into it. Wait, 3 minutes later, I said, "Yo, this guy's nuts, man. You don't want no peace, man, right?" I thought this was the UN summit, right?
Right.
So he just came out the gate. Yo, peace. It's all peace, please. Not to me. I was in the thing. I was like. He's like, yo, for Chris Lighty, right? And then he bumps into another one of my guys. Yo, Pistol, Chris Lighty, it's all love. This, that. You tell Joe, love. So I'm like, 50 Cent is crazy, right?
You didn't trust it?
No way in a million lifetimes, right?
He's like, nah, no
and then,
way.
So I go on stage and we do the rehearsal, and then somehow we end up next to each other. Like I perform. He performed, which, by the way, that was one of the dopest tributes on the planet Earth. He deserved that.
Rest in peace, Chris Lighty.
And then he just pulled his hand out and he was like, yo, peace, man. Chris Lighty, man, what's up? And I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you want to do? I'm not an abuser. I'm not it's peace. And from now on, it's peace.
Have you spoken to him since?
It's peace, man. You know what I'm saying? I gave him my word. Yo, it's all good, and then we move on, with life, as men. He does his thing, I do my thing. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Like we're not friends, but we have no beef with each other. We're good.
I have no beef, no ill feelings, no nothing with 50 Cent.
That's great that you can do that.
And from that point forward,
I wish that's how it would be with a lot of rappers. Like, y'all don't gotta be cool, but, you know what I'm saying? It could just be this way.
Joe and 50 Cent officially squashed their beef and can actually be seen together on multiple occasions, whether they're performing.
Man, that's gonna wrap up this video. Y'all get in the comment section down below. Let me know what y'all think about this video. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. Love is love, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.